We've been doing just so many theory videos relating to Season 15 on the channel as of late, and while they are a ton of fun to actually produce, it's time to turn our attention to some possible ideas. They are not necessarily based on big amounts of evidence or anything, but this is just one major thing I would love to see happen for Season 15. So, as we all know, Season 11 was split into two chapters, right? The first one, the Fire chapter, was centered mainly around Asphera, Forbidden Spinjitzu, Wu, and all of that kind of thing, while the second chapter, the Ice chapter, was set in the Netherrealm. It was related to Vex, Lloyd and Nikita's relationship, and of course the Ice Emperor himself. Now, why am I even saying this? Well, my proposal in today's video was originally inspired from a conversation over on Discord actually, but this fueled me with so many possible ideas for the next season, and so what I would like to see is a 2-chapter season, but this time with kind of a big twist. So while there would be 2 chapters like Season 11 had, they would be focused on completely different things. So the first chapter would be focused on the ninja team splitting up, right? We've seen that in the intro, and then I think it's already been made very clear that the ninja have basically split up since Seabound because of the loss of Nia. So I think that if they focused on that in the first chapter, you know, we could get some great development and a lot of great moments for all of that. And then also their arcs. Now what I mean by this is, you know, kind of what they've been going through, their arcs after the loss of Nia and how they're all dealing with it. Now this would be the prime time to give Kai an amazing arc, possibly even Zane, and because you know, he hasn't really had an arc in ages, so just throwing a Zane one in there would be really nice. And then of course Jay with his whole beard thing going on in the lighthouse. Those are all 3 things that really need to happen. And of course just overall arcs for each of the ninja would be really awesome to see chucked into here. And then also what I'd love to see, and what is really necessary for a story like this, would be for them to set up lore and whatnot regarding the main villain and what's really going on in Ninjago. So with all of that being said, this would basically be like the groundwork for all of the upcoming stuff that would be happening in the later chapter. So the ninja team splitting up, focus on that, lore and setup for the villain, and arcs for the ninja to basically show what they've been going through and how they've been dealing with the loss of Nia in a lot more detail. So that would be the first chapter, just setting the groundwork and just kind of the expectations for what we can be expecting to see within the second chapter. And then for the next chapter that I've been hyping up so much already, we would be getting the main stuff, all of the cool badass action. We'd be getting the Crystal King stuff in more detail, and actually, you know, he'd be reviving all of these villains and the ninja would have to fight them. Just all of the main action would be happening here, and this is also where the season would be ending, of course. And we do also know that the season is going to be about 30 episodes long, just judging from the old episode leaks we got in the last summer. So it could be similar to Season 11 too. Of course, the pacing would definitely be improved on if they didn't throw in, you know, these random episodes here and there. Episodes like Absolute Worst kind of ruined the pacing in some aspects in Season 11, so as long as they got rid of those types of episodes, it would be fantastic, and this would be, you know, set out really nicely, and the pacing would be amazing. Because I know that with any idea like this, the pacing and how that's going to be definitely trouble a lot of people, especially after Season 11. Now, would this actually work? Well, honestly, yeah. As I just said, as long as they get out unnecessary episodes like the Absolute Worst and other ones like that, then yeah, they would have more episodes. There'd be about 15-ish episodes each for each chapter, so I think that that could really work. Or hey, maybe even have the first chapter be about 10 episodes long, and then the rest can be about 20, you know, just to kind of make sure that nothing is actually rushed here. That would definitely improve things a lot, I'd say. But yeah, I think this definitely could work. Would they actually do it? That's definitely a conversation for another time. Honestly, they probably wouldn't do it, I'm going to say. It sounds like too much of a fan theory slash, you know, made-up hope, I guess you could say, for all of this. I just can't really imagine Ninjago actually going ahead and doing something like this. But hey, who knows, I could be completely wrong on that. But just this whole idea, I think, would be really awesome, having 2 different chapters set on the main action of the season, and then also the arcs the ninja have been going through and stuff like that, due to the loss of Nia after Seabound. But yeah, just something like this and along these lines specifically, I think would be awesome, and it's definitely one of my biggest dreams I'm having right now regarding Season 15. This would all be so incredible to actually see in a season. But with all of this being said though, guys, I turn it over to you now. Be sure to drop your thoughts down below on all of this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding all of this. As usual, if you did enjoy today's video, please do feel free to drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel and are interested in seeing a lot of content similar to this, then please also consider subscribing to the channel with that notification bell turned on. And with all of this being said, I will see you all in my next video coming out very soon. Goodbye.